So alive to the something, baby. We can come again. Do it just the same, yeah. Remember some used to get your way. Hey, Lynn. Hey, guys. We're going to get started in 2 more seconds. We had a little bit of technical difficulty, but I'm happy to see you guys on here. I'm trying to do this on Facebook and Instagram. Really excited. So, guys, just 1 more second here. Just give some people some time to log on. So, bear with me, and we're all going to learn this together. All right. 1 more second, guys, and we'll get going, okay? All right. Hey, everyone. Michelle here. Super awesome to see you guys tonight on my first live. First live. And you know what we're going to be talking about today? Like I posted, we're going to be talking about quarantine life. And not so much quarantine life, but we're going to be talking about how to move forward. What are the next steps that we can take to create a better future for ourselves? And guys, if you're self-isolated, which you should be, or self-contained, we've got the time to do that. So do me a favor, if you feel that this subject would serve your family or friends, feel free to share. There should be a share button somewhere down there. If not, you can tag them in the comment section. If you guys are watching the replay, just type in replay, and any questions you have there, just type it in, and I'll make sure not to ignore you. I'll answer your questions. So guys, I'm super excited. For a couple of years now, I've been living on the mantra of living life unlimited, but not just for myself, but to share that with others, to help other people live life unlimited. As well. So, like I said, our topic today is going to be on how we can use this time of self-isolation to really create a plan for us going forward. Right now we're in this very unusual time that we didn't foresee. And, a lot of us are now working from home. And actually, do me a favor. Let me know if you are working from home. Just type it in the comment box if you have to work remotely now, or maybe situations have changed. You're not sure if you have a job to go back to, or if maybe you've lost your job altogether. We're all in different situations. Thank you guys so much for logging in. Let me know what your status is. And you know what? While you guys are doing that, I want to share one of my favorite quotes that I saw some time ago. And for Facebook and Instagram, it's different because it shows backwards on one of them. I think it's Instagram. All right, there we go. So for Instagram people, it's the best way to predict the future is to create the future. And let's just ponder on that for a little bit. The best way to predict the future is to create the future. And you're probably thinking, this is not the future that I wanted for myself or for anyone of that matter. So this is why our topic today is really, really important. So if you guys see my eyes shifting, I've got a little bit of cheat notes on my side here. So guys, our focus for today, and guys, you know what, with events like this, there's also a silver lining with it. Events like this cause us to really take a step back in life. And I know it has for many people, even myself. I've had to take a step back and kind of analyze all areas, that maybe not just me, everyone, that maybe areas that we've kind of maybe neglected before, maybe we kind of disregarded or, kind of put on the side, right? So events like this, it wakes us up. It really does shake you up. And, it causes us to also have an opportunity to become more creative. And this is what I want to share with you guys. It's now using this opportunity to become more innovative, to be creative, to become more open. And, you know what, it also teaches us, many many lessons, just being aware of where we can improve our lives. And again, it's going back to things that we've never ever thought of before. And we've been impacted in so many different ways, and we're going to go through that. So my objective here today is, again, offer some value, help you guys live your life unlimited, for the best future going forward. So, guys, we're going to talk about a game plan here, and it's all about having a plan B. And, guys, you know what? Maybe if you have a plan B right now, that's awesome. Like, kudos to you guys, because a lot of us never ever thought of having a plan B, or usually we've kind of just gone with the motions, and we usually don't think about things on the back end until they're either too late, or too late to fix, or hard to recover from. So, guys, let's take some action together, and we're going to go through some. And I see so many beautiful faces I haven't seen in a while coming on to join us. So, guys, let's go through that really quickly. So some of the areas that maybe you guys are thinking about, let me know. I know for a lot of people, we're all thinking about our finances, right? Raise your hand if that's a concern to you right now, right? Our finances, for sure, one thing, right? Our health, more than ever. We're all thinking about our health. So we're all thinking about our loved ones. We're worried about our parents. We're worried about, our kids, and we should be, right? So I hope you guys are practicing the safety measures and all the protocols. And another thing that we're all thinking about is also relationships, and it's really hard right now because we're so far apart from each other. And so we're going to go through some of the steps on how you can create a plan B. But if you are starting over again, you know what? Don't feel bad about it, right? We're all in different places. So I'm going to share with you guys on some tips on how to better secure your future, what steps you can take, or maybe if you even haven't thought of what you're going to do next, hopefully this gives you guys some ideas of what you can do going forward. All right. So thanks again. Now, so one of the first thing is, why do we need a plan B? Very obvious, but it's very important to have any type of plan, because it better prepares us for the future, right? Not just for ourselves, but for our kids, our families. It's really important to have something, a tool. And this is what I want to share with you guys, is just providing the best, yes, providing the best tools for you guys going forward. Another reason why why it's important to have a plan for yourself, a plan B, more importantly, is because you don't want to rely on other people. It's nice to not have to rely on other people, right? We're very fortunate that we live in a country, that's able to provide some assistance, for and helping many people. I'm grateful for that. But in some cases, a lot of cases, it's just not going to be enough to take care of people's lifestyles. And so not having to worry about anybody else to take care or to rely, that's one big thing, right? So we're gonna go through some examples. I've talked about different areas of life that we're all kind of observing now and kind of thinking about. So finances, right? Finances more than ever. So with finances, guys, there's many ways that now you can make income. Either income on the side or income while you're working. I'm just gonna share a few if you guys want. I mean, there's so many ideas online, and I think I just shared the keyword there right now is online. We live online now, especially now we live online. And most businesses now, I mean, if you think about most businesses, even in the last year, a lot of big chains have even gone down because a lot of businesses are now being taken over online. So that's an amazing opportunity for all of us. You can literally have an online business on your phone even while you're sleeping, right? So these are just some of the ways. Another way you can create, another backup income. Again, we're talking about plan Bs over here. And even I'm going to talk about simple things even. You can have a part-time business. You can have a part-time job, guys. Even if you want to have a part-time job, just to create a little bit of extra income and putting that on the side as an investment, that's again a plan B to secure you for your future, right? Saving a little bit from your paycheck each week is a big deal. So I know maybe I don't know about mutual funds now, but if you guys were to save even just maybe an extra $100 a week, if you look up the compound effect over a span of maybe a span of 5 years, let's just say you get a return of 10%. That's a huge chunk of money. That's around maybe $30,000, right? I hope my math is good. So that's just one of the ways. So I want you guys to think outside of the box now, because we need to do that more than ever. Before I got into a business, I only thought of money making it one way, right? So I'm not here to knock on any other way of making money. I'm just here to share with you guys different ways you can do that. Here's another simple thing: is reducing. Oh, this is so easy. Reducing your personal expenses. Like, I don't know about you guys, but now that we've been home, maybe how many, I guess 2 months now, I just realized all the stuff that we have. I feel like 75% of the stuff we don't even need it. And I feel like we can go that minimalistic lifestyle. But guys, it's just simple things like that, simple tweaks in life that we can go that we can make in our lives to create a better plan for ourselves, right? To put some ease, in our lives. So I mentioned online. You know what? One of my most favorite ways to make money is passive income. Passive income. This is, it's an opportunity here to grow and build something that over time just grows on its own. Even when you're physically not there, is still growing. It still pays you time and time again. So that's an amazing one to consider. There's so many ways, guys. And you know what? If you have a passion, if you have a hobby, there are so many people now that we see on social media who have turned their hobbies into an income. There's one guy that I read about. He loves cars, and now he just rebuilds them. He buys used cars, rebuilds them, customize it, and he just sells them, and he makes a huge profit. I think he makes like $800 for each car. And his goal was to sell 2 cars a month. And that's about $1,600. And guys, for him, that's a part-time income. In a year, he was making $25,000. So these are just some unique ways to get you guys brainstorming, because the thing is now is we have all the time to be creative. But what I want for you guys to get out of this is that I don't want you guys, when all of this is over, to go back out there and feel insecure. I want you guys to have that security that there are many opportunities for us going forward. All right. So that's for finances. If you guys want more ideas, feel free to reach out to me. You can message me, on Instagram, Facebook. There's so many ways that we can reach out to each other. I'll be happy to help you. All right. So the next thing, guys, we are more concerned now than ever about our health. And unfortunately, I mean, maybe I won't go into that right now, but with health, that's one thing that shouldn't be a plan B. That should always be our number one priority. And and it's very simple. Again, just simple tweaks in life to make sure that you have a good future, right? So most of us are young. I can see most of the ones that are watching here are young. You guys look awesome. And you know what? Simple tweaks, maybe drinking more water, just getting better sleep. I know it's hard right now. Everybody's sleeping at different times of the night and day. Working out even just a little bit, right? It's the compound effect, right? Maybe one day is not a big deal. You didn't work out, or maybe a week, a month, a year, 5 years. But as we get older, again, the compound effect is not a pretty thing, right? It's always harder to recover and fix things on the back end. So just simple tweaks. Right now, you can eat more whole foods, right? We need to boost our immune system. So guys, it's all about having the best fighting tools so that you have the best fighting chance, right? For anything. So those would be my tips for health. If anybody, you know what, one day I'm gonna have a guest here that's gonna talk about how to boost your immune system, different ways to boost your immune system. We're gonna be doing these lives regularly, so I hope, and I will announce when we will do that. So our next one is going to be relationships, right? How can we create a better relationship? You know, and like I've mentioned, it's all about taking care of things on the front end than on the back end, right? If you maybe have a in a relationship and things were great in the beginning, and it's normal, and then somehow life gets busy and you kind of do you're kind of doing and going your own way. That's normal too, but make sure that you're also investing time in those relationships. um, right, and I truly believe that most relationship issues can be resolved if you just nurture it, little by little. It doesn't take much. Nurture it as much as you can, even throughout busy lives. Just nurture it as much as you can, because most times we neglect things. It's just the nature of things. Don't feel bad, but we neglect our health because it's so easy. It's easy to do, but it's easy not to do. With our health, it's easy to go to the gym, but it's not easy to go to the gym. And that's the same that applies with our relationships, with our finances. Oftentimes, we don't do anything until that's taken away from us. We don't take care of our health until we don't have it anymore. That's the sad thing, and I've seen that personally, uh, with people that I love and care about that unfortunately are not here anymore. And you know so it's about investing in ourselves, guys, but also investing to make sure and ensure that you have the tools in place and you've created tools for yourself, so that when the good gets to the bad, because it will. Life is a cycle of good and bad. Our point and objective is to get back to the good as soon as possible. And when you have the right tools supporting you, you're able to get back to the good. You're able to get back into life much quicker. You're able to rebound back much quicker. Because, guys, don't wait to have a plan B or a plan in place until it's too late. We are in a pandemic. Like, I don't even like that word, but I was sharing with my group just very recently that it took a pandemic for me to realize a lot of things, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but it took a pandemic for me to wake up on certain areas of my life. And I hope that it's providing you guys some positive insight as well. Again, let's focus on the good. We can't control the bad things that are going to happen. We can't control what's happening right now. We can only control and focus on what we can do right now. And it's something that I'm deeply passionate about, and I hope that this offers you guys some value too. Um, you know, uh, in the future, I'm going to be doing some more lives, so I want you guys to stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. So I'm going to summarize again, and then we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for everybody who logged on. But again, where to and what now? It's about right now. What can you do right now? And what are those areas? If you want to think about it, just jot it down. What are the areas that you feel you need to work on in your life right now? What have you been neglecting? What haven't you paid attention to? Now's the time to do it. And where can you find tools so that you can make those tweaks and adjustments? Most of the time, those tweaks are just within us. Guys, things don't change unless you change, right? Things are not going to change unless they change. And that's up to us. So let's take some action. And guys, I'm blessed to be able to speak with you guys tonight. Stay tuned on Thursday. I'm going to do another live. I'm going to be talking about it's a very sensitive topic, but I hope you guys will join me on Thursday. It's going to be on anxiety and depression and how it's okay to not be okay. So Thursday, 8 o'clock. I hope to see you guys there. Share this live with everyone. When this video ends, you'll get a notification option at the very end. Feel free to click that if you want to be notified when my next lives are on. And I'll see you guys there. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.